So this emerging war between Israel and Iran has surged over the last 24 hours, with Israel striking Iranian state media during a live broadcast using 4 bombs, and it injured a few of their staff. Since Saturday, Israel has hit over 80 targets in Tehran, including defensive sites, claiming 120 missile launchers, which is about 1/3 of Iran's stock. The Israelis also struck 2 fighter planes that look like F-14s, as well as 10 Quds Force locations have been destroyed. Drones targeted the South Pars Iran gas hub, with damage being unclear at this point. An evacuation order has been put into a place for about 330,000 people in central Tehran, and it covers places like their police headquarters, their hospitals, as well as other areas in and around their federal buildings and military infrastructure. Israel has flown 5 airstrike waves with 330 munitions since Saturday, hitting 250 targets total. And basically, Israel has asserted total air control over Tehran. And this is largely because the Israelis just have better training and better equipment, with the US F-15 and F-35 going up against the Iranian older Russian aircraft, as well as older US aircraft, including the F-4, the F-5, and a couple of F-14s. Now, Iran has retaliated with between 350 to 380 missiles that have been launched since Friday, with 30 to 65 landing just today. Plus, they've also launched about 100 drones, with 7 striking Israel as well. In Israel, this has resulted in 24 deaths and over 500 injured since the fighting began, with 287 hospitalized in the recent attack overnight. As of right now, it looks like about 24 buildings will have to be demolished in and around Israel, and 3,000 Israelis have been evacuated. In Iran, at least 224 have died and 1,277 are wounded, but these numbers tend to be a bit sketchy because there's a lot of internet blackouts in the major cities. So as for the United States, Donald Trump left the G7 summit taking place in Canada right now early, returning back to DC as this Middle East crisis somewhat started overtaking discussions and the Israelis ramping up actions. The White House cited a focus on the situation, with Trump tweeting for Tehran to evacuate and against any kind of Iranian nuclear aims. A missile grazed the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv, causing minor damage though, but that doesn't seem to be inflaming any tensions as of right now within the United States. So as of right now, this situation continues to remain very volatile as well as quite fluid. So I'll try to keep you updated as I can.